for joining us today. I am doing a big box of empties. I really must get around to doing these more often. I hope you're all doing well. Obviously, strange times that we're in and we're all stuck inside. I will apologise now if you hear any banging or clattering going on in the background. My husband just decided that now is the perfect time to do anything and everything that needs doing to this house. So there is never a spare second. There's never any peace and quiet. So apologies if you can hear anything. It's quiet at the moment. I'm going to dive straight in because there is lots of stuff in here to get through. So I'm going to try and not take too long on each product because there is so much stuff here. And I'm going to try and remember in future to either do the monthly or a couple of months, because I think this was, the last time I did this was January. So there are a lot of products here. So we'll start off with hair, and I'll start off with sort of shampoo and conditioner. So I've got a Umberto Giannini Grow Long Root Stimulating Shampoo and the Charles Worthington Healthy Balance Harmonising Shampoo, but I haven't used up the conditioners because I double cleanse my hair, so I always use the shampoos up and then I'll have conditioner left over. In this case, I repurchased because I love this shampoo and conditioner. It is meant to be good for helping your hair grow. I'm not sure whether it does, but it smells really nice. It's got almost like a chocolatey cocoa scent. And what I do like about this brand is that it's cruelty free and vegan. It just makes my hair smell nice, it makes my hair shiny, and yeah, I really enjoy it. So I've rebought this, so I am currently still using my original conditioner, but I've started my new shampoo. But what I usually do is, like with this one, I've used up all the shampoo, and the conditioner I'm just using up on my daughter's hair. This was the Healthy Balance Harmonising Shampoo from Charles Worthington. I got this in a Latest and Beauty box. It was okay, nothing special, wouldn't necessarily repurchase, whereas I love this one and I have repurchased that one. Another shampoo conditioner sort of set that I got was from Paul Mitchell. I picked this up on the Feel Unique website. This was the Mirror Shine shampoo and conditioner for frizz control, moisture balance, and then you also got the high gloss primer. This was really nice. It did make my hair super shiny and silky. However, it's quite pricey, and I think you can get the same results just using some Moroccan oil. So wouldn't repurchase, but it was really nice. Bit out of my price range, really. It's a bit expensive for what it is. I've also used up one of these from John Frieda, Frizzy's Moisture Barrier Flexible Hold Hairspray. It was really good, but again pricey. I usually go for the Elnet. I think I picked this up because I picked up something else from the John Frieda Frizzy's collection for my daughter's hair. She has curly hair, and thought I'd pick this up to give it a try in place of my Elnet. It was really good and I really enjoyed it. So just a bit pricey. I need a dupe of like an Elnet dupe because I love the Elnet hairspray, but it's a bit expensive for hairspray, isn't it? And it is something that I tend to put on most days if I'm not at the moment because I'm not leaving the house, but normally when I'm leaving the house for work, I will straighten my hair in the morning and put some hairspray on just to stop it going frizzy if it's a bit damp in the morning. So yeah, I could do with a dupe. If you know a dupe for the Elnet, then leave it in the comments below. Would love to know. Used up another one of these. This is the Lee Stafford Heat Protection Shine Mist, the original. I've used this, well, I used this all the time when I was younger. Then I stopped using it for ages, and then I recently picked it up again, and I don't know why I stopped using it. It's really good. It tends to not only protect my hair when I'm straightening it and drying it, but also it seems to give it a bit of hold. So yeah, it's one that I regularly buy and use. And then this, which was a Feel Unique sample service pick. This is the Revlon Unique One Lotus Flower Hair Treatment. And this was just like a leave-in spray mask. I did try and use every last drop, but some of it's got sort of stuck in the tube and I couldn't get it out. It sort of solidified and wouldn't spray. But it was like a serum really for your hair that you left in. It was nice, but again, I don't think it does anything more than an argan oil or a Moroccan oil will do for your hair. So not necessarily something I would really buy, but it was nice to try. That's all my hair care stuff. So next I'll go on to a few body bits. So I've got the Super Duper Zesty Lemon Body Scrub. This is the second body scrub that I've had from Super Duper. I believe it was the Latest in Beauty purchase. And this is the Zesty Lemon one. It was nice. I preferred the scent of the green tuberose one, but really good scrub, nice and scrubby. I like a really good firm body scrub. I don't like anything that's lackluster in the scrub area for my body. I like it really scrubby. This is really nice, zesty, and I just really enjoyed it. It's nice, something that I would definitely purchase again, although I do still love the Soap and Glory ones probably a little bit better. So that's that one. Another scrub that I had was from Upcircle. This is a body scrub made with repurposed coffee grounds, which I love the idea of reusing a product, like a byproduct of something. However, coffee scrubs are just really messy. They do a decent job, but it just makes a massive mess in the shower, and I find that it's really tricky to get out of the sachets. I don't know whether, obviously this is a sample which I picked up from Feel Unique. I don't know if you bought an actual product, what sort of packaging it comes in, but I just find it difficult to get out. It's messy. It does do a good job. So if you're into sort of products that are sustainable, it's also vegan and it's natural, then this is a really good one to try. Upcircle, they do face scrubs as well, but I don't like a manual exfoliant for my face. It was nice enough to try, but it's not something that I would personally buy again. Then I have got a body cream from Nooks, which was so nice. I cut it in half to get every last drop out. This was the Luxurious Body Cream Global Anti-Aging with Bifloral Cells. It was really nice. I just really love Nooks products. Their body creams are just lovely, really thick and nourishing and moisturising, and they always smell really good. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase probably any Nooks body product. Really nice. And last on the sort of body creams, this was a hand cream which I got in a Tilly box. It's a Margaret Dabbs hand lotion. It was nice enough. I used it all up, but it's just a hand cream, and I just think you can get really decent hand creams from all over the place. The Body Shop do really nice ones. L'Occitane if you're after a bit of a spenny one. But generally speaking, you can pick up pretty decent, cheapish hand cream. So it's not one that I would repurchase, but it was really nice to use. Now we come on to skincare, and there's quite a bit of skincare because, as you will know, if you followed my channel, I am trying to use up products that I've got. So instead of switching products a lot, which I used to do, I'm trying to stick to a set amount of products, a bit like a project pan, and use up what I've got at the moment. So I have managed to use up a couple of products, and some of them are fairly old and have been sat in my cupboard for a while. This was a really old one. This was the Garnier Skin Active Pure Active Sensitive Anti-Blemish Soothing Moisturiser for sensitive skin with imperfections. I'm not sure if they still make this. I think they do. I think I got a set of this scent because I had the toner as well, and it was like a review. It must have been sent probably over a year ago. It's not really for my skin. I've got a bit of a breakout at the moment, but I don't usually suffer too much with blemishes. So for me, this isn't the sort of moisturiser I would normally go for and buy and pick up. But I think if you do suffer with blemish prone skin, this might be a range that you'd be interested in. The toner is really good. It has got some salicylic acid in, although I'm not sure how much. So yeah, not for me, but if you have blemish prone skin, maybe have a look at that one. Then I picked up this. This was the Superdrug Naturally Radiant Glycolic Tonic. I was told this was like a dupe for the Pixie Glow Tonic, and it's great because this brand from Superdrug is cruelty free, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. However, the product itself just wasn't for me. I've used it all because I didn't want to waste it, but I just found it a bit drying and a bit harsh on my skin. I haven't tried the Pixie Glow Tonic. I have got the Lacura Aldi dupe for it, and I have now got a bottle of Pixie Glow to try. But this and the Lacura one, I just find a bit drying and harsh on my skin. I don't have overly sensitive skin, but I am finding that the glycolic acids are a little bit harsh, so I only use them occasionally. And yeah, it's not something that I want to introduce into my routine regularly. So if you're looking for a dupe, this is meant to be a good one for the Pixie Glow. Can't really compare at the moment because I haven't used Pixie. But yeah, not really for me. It's a great way of getting rid of all the dull skin, dull surface skin, and getting that natural glow back in your skin. But for me, not a favourite, not a repurchase for me personally. Another toner that I've used up was this, which was the AA Skincare Frankincense and Rose Face Toner. It was a spritz. I was dead excited about getting it in my latest in beauty, but it smelled a bit weird. I managed to use it all up, and to be fair, when I use it, or when I used it, I sprayed it on in the morning after my cleanse, and it did make my skin feel really nourished and hydrated. but the smell just put me off completely, and I don't know whether it was off or whether it's just the frankincense is a bit of a weird smell mixed with the rose. I don't know, but that totally puts me off from repurchasing that one. Last on the toners was this teeny tiny Caudalie sample that I got from the Feel Unique pick and mix service. This is the Vino Pure. I literally got 2 uses out of this because it was teeny, about 5ml. It was nice enough, but from 5ml you can't really gauge, and I'm sure it's not as reasonably priced as some of the other toners that I've used, so probably not a repurchase, but it's always nice to use and try. And such a cute little bottle. 2 cleansers. So I've used up the Burt's Bees Gentle Foaming Cleanser. This was really, really nice. This was a It had to happen, didn't it? I drop something in every video. I'm so clumsy. This was a Feel Unique pick and mix sample, which is really good because it was 47.3ml. This lasted me ages, absolutely ages, and I used it for my morning cleanse. It smells really nice. It did a nice morning cleanse. I wouldn't have used it to get rid of any makeup or anything because I don't find that foaming cleansers are that good. But I like a foaming cleanser in the morning, find it quite refreshing and awakening, and just a light cleanse. I enjoyed it, really nice. It was something that I would probably pick up again. Found that it left my skin feeling refreshed and nourished in the morning. So yeah, it's a nice one, but I've got a few foaming cleansers at the moment in my collection, so I won't be repurchasing anytime soon. But yeah, it was a nice one. Really liked that. And then I had a little sample of this Neil's Yard Wild Rose Beauty Balm. This is meant to be suitable for all skin types, and I think you could use it as a cleanser, or you could use it sort of as a nourishing balm, like a leave-on treatment. I used it as like a cleansing balm, and it was nice and it smelled nice. But whether I would repurchase it, there are so many now cleansing balms on the market. I really love the Ella Miss Pro Collagen one. I've now got the rose one to use, which I'm super excited about. But there are some really great budget buy ones. The Body Shop do a chamomile one, which is great for sensitive skin. PS Naturals, it's like £3 for their little balm to oil cleanser, and that's like really natural as well and quite gentle. So yeah, a bit expensive. It was nice to try as a sample, but probably won't repurchase myself. We'll go on to like serums. We've got a Caudalie Vino Source SOS Thirst Quenching Serum for dehydrated skin. This is 10ml. Not sure where I got this from, possibly a beauty box. I think I've got a couple of these. This is quite nice. I used it in the morning sort of to have an extra boost of hydration before I put any makeup on, and it was nice. It lasted quite well. You didn't need very much. Can't say I noticed a massive amount of difference though. And this was a tiny sample from Feel Unique. Again, this was the new Face Fix Line Smoothing Serum. I did think that I noticed a little bit of a difference. This is meant to be something that you use with a device, the new Face device, so maybe it works better with that. This is super expensive, so I wouldn't be repurchasing, and I didn't see that much of a difference that would make me repurchase. But yeah, there's 2 serums down. Eye cream, I've only got one eye cream. This was the Skin Icelandic Relief Eye Cream, and I definitely got this in the latest in beauty. This was really, really good, but the texture was so strange. I mean, I used every last drop of this little eye cream, and it lasted me ages because you only needed a tiny amount, but the texture was just weird. It wasn't a cream, it wasn't a gel, it was almost like jelly-like. It was really hard to describe. If you've used it, you'll know what I mean. It is totally weird. But it was a good eye cream. I used to put it on at night, and I definitely felt like it just offered a lot of hydration to my under eye area, and I definitely felt like it brightened it a little bit, and yeah, just helped with the whole contour area around my eyes. But yeah, it was such a strange texture, and it was a bit weird sometimes, really difficult to get into the skin because it wasn't like a cream and you couldn't like dab it in. It was totally strange. Really, really weird. If you ever see a sample of this, definitely pick it up, but just to experience the strangeness of it. But yeah, a bit weird, that one. And then I've got a couple of creams. So I've got a sample of the Charlotte's Magic Cream, which I have heard amazing things about. I use this sample in the morning before my makeup, which I think is how you're supposed to use it, but can't say I noticed a massive difference. I have got a few more samples, so I think I need to do like a couple of days of using it to see whether it makes a massive difference. But so expensive, the Charlotte Tilbury range, and if it's not amazing, blow me away, there's no way I'd buy it. And then I've got the L'Occitane Immortal Divine Cream. This was really nice, so super rich. You really didn't need much. This is a sample that I've obviously got in like a little freebie set or something when I've purchased something off L'Occitane. It was really nice, but again, so expensive. I'm not sure I'd ever repurchase. And then this I would definitely repurchase in a heartbeat. This is from Beauty Kitchen. It was the Seahorse Plankton Everlasting Radiance Moisturiser. I had 6ml in here, and this was from the Feel Unique Pick and Mix sample service. I have used every last drop, properly scraped that one clean, and I just really loved it. I found it so hydrating, so nourishing. I used it as an evening moisturiser and really loved it. Beauty Kitchen as well are really natural. There's no information on this pot whatsoever, but I'm pretty sure they're more of a natural, sort of organic-y, eco-friendly brand. I have another one of their products in my pile as well, my Empties pile, and just really rate it. Really love their products. Would definitely be repurchasing some of their products in the future when I need them. Not right now though. And then last on the skincare front, there's a couple of Miscellaneous. I have got the Emma.Latham Pro Collagen Marine Cream Anti-Wrinkle Day Cream, 15ml sample here. Love this product. Oh, it's so expensive though, Emma. I'm really trying not to get hooked on expensive products. I want to do more in my skincare as budget as possible, and I think that there are some great budget skincare brands around, but I do love the Emma. I love the smell of it. I love how it makes my skin feel. I definitely feel like it helps in the morning to diminish the look of my lines. I've got a couple of samples of this now, so I will be using it as and when I come round to them in my collection, but it is a firm favourite. The Pro Collagen Marine Cream and the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm are some of my favourite products, but they are more of a treat than sort of an everyday use. And then a couple of sort of crossovers between skincare and makeup. I've got an SPF, which is the Mimitica SPF 50 sun cream, which was definitely in a beauty box. This was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Smelled nice, didn't make my face greasy, which is just what I want from an SPF. However, there are so many great SPFs around at the moment. I'm using This Works SPF for my face, and I really want the Body Shop SPF, which I've heard amazing things about. So not necessarily one that I'm going to repurchase anytime soon. I've also got a Ren one on the go. So yeah, it was nice, but I think there are some great SPFs around anyway, so it's not necessarily going to be one that I reach for straight away. I've then got this teeny tiny Dermalogica Total Eye Care with SPF 15. This is sort of a mix between an eye cream and a concealer for your under eye area because it was slightly tinted. I absolutely loved it. I've like literally squeezed, I think I've squeezed as much as I can out of it. I might try and snip it in half and see if there's any more in. I loved this. This was a sample that I got from Dermalogica when I went for a facial. They gave me a couple of samples, and this was something that I was hanging on to for ages, only using for best when I was like going for a really good night out. And then obviously with Project Pan and me trying to use things up, it was being used every day, and I just really love it. Dermalogica are a great brand as well for skincare. Again, probably too pricey for me to use, and I think I have found an eye cream which I love just as much, which is definitely less expensive. So I'm going to keep that and see if I can snip it and get any more out of there, because I did really like that product. It gave you the hydration, and I felt like it did help to minimise fine lines. It definitely brightened, and because it got that little bit of tint, gave you a little bit of coverage as well. Then I've got this sample, which I'm pretty sure is a Clinique sample, and it is the Moisturising BB Gel 8-hour oil-free hydration with the fatigue thing to go into it. These were some samples that got sent out, and it was just okay. I definitely wouldn't buy it. I don't think I felt any different from using my normal BB cream, and that is a lot cheaper than Clinique, so I'm not rating that one personally. And then I picked up this from the Feel Unique sample service as well. This is the Pixie Blur Skin Blurring Beauty Elixir from Barry M. Again, didn't see anything, didn't notice any skin blurring effects. It is meant to reduce the appearance of pores, imperfections and fine lines, and I didn't see anything, didn't see any difference whatsoever. So this definitely was a fail for me, and I wouldn't repurchase that. I had a Smashbox primer, again probably a Feel Unique sample. This is the original photo finish, cut it in half, loved it. I only really used it on sort of my T-zone area, just to blur any pores, but I did really like it. I can see why it's sort of their cult product. It was really good. Would I rebuy it? Probably not. I'm not overly fussed about primers at the moment. I'm not overly convinced I need a primer in my life. If you've got a decent enough base, and I'm not going for massive full coverage, trying to hide all my imperfections, that's not what I'm about. So not massively going for primers at the moment, but this is a good one if you do want to blur those pores. It does work. It's got that silicone feel, so if you don't want that sort of primer, it won't be for you. This was amazing. This was the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Really liked this. This I got from Debenhams Beauty Club, and what can you say? It's a classic, cult classic for a reason. It definitely helps to set your makeup and to make it last longer, and I would repurchase in a heartbeat. Another one that I've used loads of, which I think they've actually rebranded or repackaged. I'm not sure if it's even the same product anymore. This is the No. 7 Colour Calming Primer, and for me it's not really a primer, it's just a colour correcting cream. So it's green, and I use it on my red cheeks mainly, or any blemishes. And yeah, I've used loads of these in the past, but I think they've changed them, and I'm not overly sure whether they're going to be for me anymore. This was a firm favourite, even though it was quite pricey. One of my more expensive products in my makeup collection, because just like with my skincare, I like a budget beauty buy. So yeah, I have used a lot of these, and they are really good for colour correcting. You just have to be careful not to use too much, and to make sure you blend it out properly, otherwise you end up looking like the Hulk. This was another No. 7 product, which this is more of a declutter, because I definitely didn't use, although it does look almost all used up. I suppose I could still get a bit of product out of there with a brush, but this has been in my makeup bag for so long, I've decided it was probably best to chuck it away. It's just a concealer. It's the Match Made Concealer in Cool Vanilla from No. 7. It was pretty good. I pretty much only used it for blemishes and for redness, so around my nose and on my cheeks. Didn't use it under the eye because I found it too heavy and cakey. It was pretty good. Other than that, I probably wouldn't rebuy it now, because I would just use whatever concealer I'm using under my eyes on blemishes and redness anyway. And then I had this foundation sample from Nude by Nature. This was a Feel Unique sample again. We had 3 shades in here. We had Ivory, Soft Sand and Classic Tan, and Soft Sand was more of the colour that I wanted to go for my skin. I mixed the Ivory and Classic Tan together to sort of make more of that colour to use. This was really nice. I didn't want to like it because I'm sure it's not cheap, but it was a really nice foundation, and I found that it went on really well, made my skin look lovely, and I like the Nude by Nature products. There's no synthetic ingredients or silicone. I would say it was quite heavy for me, which was probably more of a medium coverage, but it was really long wearing. I really liked it, but again, more pricey than I want to pay. And I don't tend to wear full-on foundations. I tend to wear more of a BB or CC cream, because I don't enjoy feeling like I'm caked in makeup. Much prefer a more natural look. Got a lip balm, which I've had for absolutely ages. I think I had a set of these for Christmas one year. This is the Beautycology Raspberry Cream Chocolate Lip Balm. These were lovely, but they are just a really basic lip balm. But then again, I don't think you need to use expensive lip balms. These just smell really nice because they're all sort of chocolatey flavours. And I'm really sad that this last little bit of product dried up and I couldn't use it. This is the Nails Inc 45-second top coat. The only top coat I will use. It leaves your nails shiny and it dries in 45 seconds. It dries really quickly, which is what I need. This is my ride or die nail polish top coat. So if you're looking for a good one, this one comes highly recommended. Sort of miscellaneous product is this little fragrance sample. I'm so sad that this is finished. It's so nice, such a nice fragrance. I think this was in my Marks and Spencer's advent calendar a couple of years ago, and I used it sparingly because I loved it so much. This was the Shea and Blue Black Tulip fragrance. I think, how much did we get in here? Not enough is the truth. It just smells absolutely divine. I can't describe it. It's more like a deeper floral. It's not a very sweet, fragrant floral. And I just love it. I really like fragrances like Black Opium by YSL, and that gives me those sorts of vibes. Would definitely be put on my birthday Christmas list. It's not something that I could justify paying for myself because I don't think they're the cheapest, but they are so good. And this one in particular was a favourite. Last but by no means least are my masks. So quite a few masks. I've got a space mask. I think my friend bought me this for my birthday. Love a space mask. Heated eye mask, which just helps you to relax and de-stress and chill before bed. Love, love, love. Repurchase all the time. Love them. I think I've only got one set of eye masks. These were the black eye masks. I think I picked these up in Latest in Beauty, and yeah, they were just eye masks that went under your eyes. They had hyaluronic acid in them. I did notice a bit of a difference. I think the thing with eye masks is it's quite an immediate effect. You get the depuffing because they're cool and refreshing under your eyes. Is it a lasting effect? Probably not. But I do enjoy using them, especially in the morning when I'm tired and my eyes are puffy and I haven't had a great night's sleep. I get a pair out of the fridge and pop them on while I'm doing my hair, and they just help. I've got a couple of lip masks. These were some Korean ones, which I have no idea where I got them from. They were cheap, I think possibly from Wish or Amazon, somewhere like that. And then I've got this one, which was from Primark, which I think was a gift possibly from Kaylee when we did our box swap the other year. And this was a cranberry lip patch. This was really nice, as was this. I just use them if my lips are feeling a little bit dry and I need a little bit of extra hydration. They're sometimes a little bit plumping, but again, very minimal and more of a sort of instant wear off quite quickly result. But I do like a lip mask. And I've got a couple of sheet masks, or 3 sheet masks. I have the Vitamin A one from Primark, which I picked up because it was reduced to £1, which was too much of a bargain. This was meant to be antioxidant and refreshing. I've got the Rose Gold sheet mask from Vitamasks. I love Vitamasks. They're one of my favourite sheet mask brands. This was a little bit bougie because it got little gold flecks all over it. Is that needed? Real gold dust? No, definitely not. I really like the Rose though, which I find quite soothing. They are Korean, so I enjoyed those. But this one was also good, very refreshing. And then Soap and Glory Miracle Moisture Mask, including hyaluronic acid to plump the skin. This was really nice. Again, very hydrating. I am going more for hydrating, refreshing sheet masks at the moment and enjoying them. Vitamasks, easily my favourite. These ones from Primark, this like test tubey design range, are really nice though as well for the money. Soap and Glory are also really good. Enjoy all of those masks. And then I've got a couple of sleep masks. I think this one again was from Kaylee in our little swap box. And this was the Acai Berry. Never sure whether I'm saying that right. Revitalising sleep mask. And this was nice. I didn't see a massive difference, but I do like having that extra sort of layer of skincare on an evening. This, however, this is the dream. And this was the Night Halo Potent Sleep Mask from Beauty Kitchen. So this is the other Beauty Kitchen product that I have. This was again a Feel Unique sample, and this is the Abyssinian Oil Sleep Mask, which will nourish and detox your skin while you sleep. There was only 3 ml here. I think I managed to get 2 uses out of it, but oh my word, in the morning did my skin feel good. It looked good, it looked like glowy, and it felt soft and hydrated and nourished. And it smelled amazing. It smelled really sort of relaxing, like those really aromatherapy type scents. And I can just, oh, there's a little bit left. It's like quite a rich cream. Oh, it just smells really nice. And like I said, they are made in the UK, 100% natural ingredients. They're not tested on animals. They're just really, really nice products, and I would highly recommend them as a brand. And that is the last of my empties, and this was a seriously long video, so well done if you've got through it. I am going to try and do them more regularly so that we're not having such a massive haul of products to go through. Let me know if you've tried any of these. I mean, do you like some of the ones that I didn't like? Everyone's different, so it just depends on your skin type. I've got sort of a normal skin type, don't have overly sensitive skin or overly oily or dry skin. It's just very normal. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, I would love it if you would subscribe and join the family. Don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you for another one very, very soon.